So you're talking about empowering women. So how does this project empower women?
Through the awareness, through informations that were given from Toronto Public Health. And because of they felt safe and they shared stories, it gave them courage, and they were very comfortable, and they were empowered by being open and talking about it.
It's the process. I think that's the most important thing. Giving out information is part of the process. And when they are practicing how to share, when they are practicing how to present the topic, give them the, you know what, it's the practice and the process help them. And when Fausia mentioned about the ground rules, when you feel safe, it is the process that they are going to share. And then another thing around that is that when they go home, they need to do some homework. That is, they have to practice what they learn from here, and then the practice make them find out, oh, that works. You know what, when you find something works, make you feel better, and make you feel better, you're going to do it again. And when you do it again, that is practice. And the practice make them feel more comfortable. And that goes into the process, and the process empower them.
Why is it important to empower women, Somali women in this case, in order to raise sexually healthy children?
During our process of the training, one of the women mentioned that, oh, you know what, woman is the one who runs the house, raise the children. But when we come to Canada, the men are going out to do the job, and the woman is kind of like going to the school, you know, meeting with the teachers, and then, you know, looking after the children while they're doing the homework and everything. The job is there, but the respect back home is not there. But right now, because the mother knows a lot more than the community about the children, about the household than their husband, because husband just doing the work and then getting the money into the household. You know what? That's important. That's very important. So that is the process. Make them feel that they started to grab the power because she's the one to know a lot more than the husband. And end up this process, the only thing they need to do is that to get the respect from their husband. And the communication skill help them to gain this respect. And the communication skill that they are using, practicing at home, when they come back here, they tell us, it changed. It changed a little bit of the process. And then they find it, yeah, we do have the power here. And the power usually is coming from inward. You have to feel it. You have to make yourself believe that you have it. And that is, again, I repeat the same word, the process. Help them to believe that they're already doing the work, but help them to believe that they have the power. And then that belief has to be coming from within.
This project, as you mentioned, is funded by the Status of Women Canada, and it is primarily geared towards women. But how can men, fathers, other male caregivers, also participate in this project?
The first audience that hears from the peer leaders are their husbands. And if any man wants to participate in workshops that the peer leader will hold, they are welcome.
And how will the Somali community benefit as a whole from this program?
When you talk about a whole community, because, you know, people like to live with their own community people together, we cannot just educate the whole community without starting from small. With the group of peer leaders, they started to go out to talk to their friends, relatives, with Fausia trying to organize workshops within the Somali community. And people started to learn, and then to understand, to know more. And then the awareness is in, and then we need the media to help us to promote the concept. So the community need to endorse and support what we are doing. And then with the community support, the parents feel free to talk about this openly, to talk to their children, and also to get resources in Somali language. And that is the process to that the whole community can be benefited by. Our children understand that it's okay to talk to their parents, and the community accept it, that it's okay for the parents to talk to their children about sexuality. That is a big breakthrough, because this is not being taught when Fausia is young, or even when myself is young. Our parents never talked to us about that, but that's going to change. And that is, we need the community endorsement of the whole process, and the parents are willing to go out and do the sharing and the discussion group.
So as you mentioned, this is based on a Toronto public health curriculum, but it's being offered through Somali Immigrant Aid Organization. What is the role of a community agency in this project?
You know what, I can't do anything without the support of agency that's serving the African communities. I get hold of the 4 communities that we are serving right now. We form a coalition. It's called the Raising Sexually Healthy Children African Canadian Coalition. Then we started to try to think about how we can run the program in African community, because we understand there's a lot of taboo talking about sex. So we have been working together for so many years, and this is the 2nd time we have funding to fund the Raising Sexually Healthy Children training. And we find this time is really successful, because like the Somali community, we have Fausia. She's really good in connecting with the community and then recruiting women and coordinate the whole project.
It's a very sensitive project, and we, Toronto Public Health, provide expertise. So we needed a specific cultural organization to put the cultural pieces together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how can the community then work with these peer leaders for the benefit of the community?
If any agents needs to know more about raising sexual health children, they can contact Somali Immigrant Aid Organization, and we will organize workshops and group discussions, and we'll give them more information.
Do you have any concluding remarks on that?
Well, I really hope that, you know, a lot of the other Somali agency would come in to support this project by allowing our peer leader going out to their agencies to do the workshop. This is the only way that we can spread the information to all the Somali families.
Okay, thank you very much, both of you.
Take it, Joe. Song